What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the Samurai Radio Sports Network. And I would like to thank you guys for yesterday's support on the video. I got a lot of comments from both Dolphin fans and non-Dolphin fans, so I thought that was pretty cool. And yeah, just I like the fact that you guys are liking me going back to the old school stuff of just, I guess you could really not really old school, but just going back to talking all things Dolphin. Draft coverage will begin again next week. I'm going to delay all my draft stuff so I could just continue to have these just nice, fun chats that I enjoy to have. But today's video, you see it by the title, should the Miami Dolphins take a chance on Victor Cruz? Now, I understand a lot of Dolphins fans are like, I mean, this dude's been injured. He didn't have the greatest year this year. La 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 this. La 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 that. But let's just say that somehow this dude, Victor Cruz, can find his old self. Let's just say that he can, all right? Let's assume Victor Cruz can find his own and come back and be the Victor Cruz of old. The Victor Cruz that we all know and love, at least for me. I mean, I'm a huge fan of Victor Cruz. But this season, he played 15 games. He started 12 of them, 39 receptions, a low for his career for 10 games or more, 586 yards, 15.0 average, which is the second best of his career. His longest was a 48-yarder, and then he only had one touchdown. Now, you look at his 2011 season, 2012 and 2013 season, 9 touchdowns, 10 touchdowns, 4 touchdowns, injured last year and this year. Didn't have a great year with that stacked receiver core that they have in New York. So, would you want to take a chance on Victor Cruz? Because if he can give us even just what he did in 2013, 73 receptions, 998 yards, which I don't think will happen. It'll probably be more like 50 or somewhere around there. Maybe for like 700-something yards, something like that. And just give us a good production value and be a deep threat, which he really can be. I mean, he can be a slot. He can be a deep threat. Victor Cruz is a lot of things. He was a deep threat like in his career, and he still can be a deep threat. And I think he can also be well in the slot. If you want to move Jarvis over, put Victor Cruz in the slot, you have either Leonte Carroo or Devontae Parker on the outside. If you want a 4-wide receiver set, you have Carroo, Cruz, Parker, and Jarvis Landry. I mean, I think that's a deadly combo. I think that it would be nice to keep Kenny Stills. I would like to keep Kenny Stills. I think if he asks for anything more than 5.5, I think they should just let him walk. That's my personal opinion. I really like Kenny Stills. I liked it when he got traded to us. I thought he had potential to be a return man, and then he showed us much more than that last year, and then this year he showed us that he can really be something. So I like that because unlike a lot of these guys that I look at, Kenny Stills has had 2 productive years. I mean, last year wasn't amazing. It wasn't outstanding. People were still figuring out if he could fit into our offense. But last year he had 8 games out of the starting games that he had and 27 receptions for 440 yards, so still being a deep threat, and 3 touchdowns, which was a huge down step from the year before where he only started 7 games. This year he starts all 16 games, had 42 receptions for 726 and 9 touchdowns. His longest was a 74-yarder. So he's still a deep threat, and Kenny Stills has speed. The only difference between Kenny Stills and Victor Cruz is Victor Cruz had injuries past 2 seasons, and Kenny Stills hasn't. But let's say you let Kenny Stills walk. If there was any guy in free agency that I would take a chance on, it would be Victor Cruz. I mean, I don't think there's any other guy that I could think of that would be that guy to take that chance on. That's besides Kenny Stills. And even then, you could still use a 3rd rounder. Like I said, that 3rd round compensatory pick we're going to get, you could still use that on picking a guy like Stacy Coley or like a Travis Rudolph, or like a Ryan Switzer. There's a lot of guys that they could use that pick on. So it wouldn't be horrible. If I was the Dolphins and Victor Cruz gave up a call for the right price, I would consider it. I mean, like I said, you have Malachi Dupree, Travis Rudolph, Stacy Coley. You have Ryan Switzer. Let's say he falls. You have Juju Smith-Schuster. I mean, there's a lot of guys you could pick up in those later rounds. You have Amara Dobra, Isaiah Ford, D.D. Westbrook, Curtis Samuel. I mean, there's a lot of guys. And Curtis Samuel will probably be a second-round pick. But there are a lot of guys that the Dolphins could take a chance on that could work in the draft. And if they wanted to take a chance on Victor Cruz, I feel like that could also work. I mean, I think it would be a great idea. When it comes to our wide receiver set, I feel like that could be a good set in theory. I would love to see it play out in real time, but you never know. I think it could be great, but we'll have to see. So I hope you guys did enjoy. This is a little shorter than yesterday's. I don't kind of live by that rule of 10 minutes or longer. I just, whenever I'm done, I'm trying to make them like 6 minutes, and then whenever they're over, I don't want to ramble on and bore you guys to death. So I hope you guys did very much enjoy this one. Make sure you like down below. Make sure you subscribe. Like I said, I might do both a mock draft for the NFL and the Dolphins mock draft tomorrow. The only thing is with my mock draft, I'm going into the 3 rounds now, so I have to work on it this entire week. So if you guys would like to see just the first round, make sure that you guys comment down below and say just give us the first round, or if you'd rather wait till next Tuesday and get the first 3 rounds, then just put that down. Just put 3 rounds down below in the comments if you want the first 3. Put 1 round down below in the comments if you just want the 1 round. And if you want the Miami Dolphins mock draft to come out tomorrow, do that as well. But I hope you guys did very much enjoy. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe. And as always, peace.